All right, welcome to the stream. All right, welcome to the stream. We are going to start Carinthir Tower Reborn tonight. Tuesday night. We got to the tower. We will be starting that momentarily. I do want to apologize. I had a phone call Tuesday night from my mother, and I did not mute my mic, and you guys had to listen to that conversation. And I do apologize. I will try to do better in the future to make sure that mic gets muted, or I at least stop recording while I'm talking. And but that said, now let's get started. We've got the bow of Falkreath up to level 20 since we're level 20 now. That's great. Uh, I did notice when I was doing my sound check earlier, Inigo is not with us. So we will wait to see if we can get Inigo here. Ah, here he is. Let me go up in here and undo the indigo. We're going to undo that. We got everything turned off now because this is what we're working on tonight. Carinthir Tower. And we'll go back to that. We will save. And we will start a new save tonight, like we do every night. Alrighty, here we go. Now, what? Do we have here? Common Soul Gem, Earbrand's Journal, a lantern. Yeah, I don't need the lantern. Take the Soul Gem and the Septums. Continue searching. Spell Tome of Water Walking, Phosphorescence, and the Wellstone. Okay. Let's see, we got a journal. Let's read the journal. Alright, completed the journal. Unearthed the location of the tower. 20 Even Star, 4th Age, 172. I have retrieved the sword that once belonged to an Altmere named Lucian Carinthir. I have spent much time reading up on this ancient wizard and was able to finally track down the location of his personal sword named Vosalastas. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dark Fox. I'm not my skill. It was take it has taken me many years to infiltrate the ranks of a secret order whose purpose is to archive artifacts such as this for delivering to their rightful owners. I can't imagine anyone be around to claim this sword after so many hundreds of years. So where is the harm in me taking it? The sword seems to have aged well, although it's been through many battles and there seems to be some damage to the hilt. It is said that this sword holds great power and has the ability to change form. It was also whispered to be the key to opening the portal to Lucian's sanctuary, wherever that might be. To 24 Evening Star, 4th Age 170. After digging through a lot of books in the archive, I have found that the Sanctuary of Lucan is, in fact, a huge wizard's tower. It looks like, for whatever reason, he decided to hide the tower, and sometime after completely disappeared without a trace. From the books I read, there were a lot of missing and ruined pages, as so things are not so clear, and there are huge gaps in the records. There must be someone who knows more, although I need to be careful as not to raise suspicion. I also need to get out of here before someone notices the sword is missing, but I can't do that until I know the location of the tower. 25 Evening Star, 4th Age 172. I have it. I have the location of the tower. It took a little convincing of one of the Order's elders, but let's just say I was very persuasive in the end. The tower can be found up in the mountains of Winterhold, and should be easy enough to find. All I have to do is get there and then gain entry to the tower. I expect that the sword will have something to do with that. It's time to prepare for the journey ahead and get rid of the body I have been hoarding before someone finds that as well. Every second longer I wait increases the chances of me getting caught by the Order. Hopefully I will be long gone before they notice what's happening here. 28 Evening Star, 4th Age 172. It was an ordinary journey, but I got there eventually. The entrance itself doesn't seem to have any text markings on it. However, there is a ledge of sorts with a little higher up the mountain. The entrance seems to be recessed in the ground, and there's a receptacle that looks like it holds the sword. This has to be it. I should simply insert the sword and the entrance will fully reveal itself. 29 Evening Star, 4th Age 172. After a good night's sleep, I noticed something just poking out of the snow. I grabbed my shovel and dug up what seemed to be some old artifacts from the tower. Maybe some of these items can aid me in my attempts to uncover the tower. Now that I've finished digging, I'm going to proceed to open the entrance by placing the sword in the receptacle and see what happens. So this must be the sword. Ah, now it has a name. So this is the sword. Excuse me. Which now makes sense with this. We'll use it. Boop. The jewel is gone. Bloodthorn. It's at the bottom. Here we go. It's set as a one-handed. This blade has a chance of dealing more damage to Ebony Guardians. Also deals 10 points of frost damage to mortals. What's an Ebony Guardian? Two-handed sword. It's back. Alright. Nice looking sword. The book mentioned a ledge a little further up the mountain, so let's go move up the mountain. Ooh. There's been an update since I tested this. That's why. What is this? And then we have this. Let's go this way. What are we doing? There's Zura. What do we have? What do we have up here? A cold fire, a mammoth, skeleton. Seam in the snow. What do we have? What do we have? And doggo active. Con, sonar, doggo active. Thank you, Jive Turkey, for getting that stuck in my head. It's Snow globe found. Snow globes will give you access to new features throughout the tower as you collect them. For example, the Frost Astronaut globe will unlock the ability to conjure a Frost Astronaut at the altar of throw magic. Find all the snow globes to unlock one special summons. Another dead campfire.
Let me give you some room.
Completed message from the past. We'll go look at that later. I want to go back up here now. See what's going on up here. This Frost Craig Spire model. Take that. No, don't fall down. We don't want to fall down. There's a window. Can we get in the window? Where'd you go, any girl? I saw you down here. Jumped off the other side of the hill. Figures.
I am in your way. I am sorry. I am here for you.
Any
I'm
thoughts?
thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Oh, we forgot to pick up Mr. Dragonfly.
Okay then.
We'll have to go back and get Mr. Dragonfly. I forgot about all that stuff to pick up. Let's go see where the dragon was. And the dragon's gone. Because the dragon came to life and attacked us. Would you like to charge this portal with a Welkin Stone? Warning, Welkin Stones used to charge portals are not returned to you in a depleted state. Yes. Let's use the portal, and it says go to the lobby. Let's go to the lobby. Would you like to unpack these crates of all the items inside and clutter the lobby? Takes 2 times. Requirements bookshelf. Yes. Requirements have to have the lobby bookshelf. Okay, we don't have the lobby bookshelves. How do we do that? Took the book, the thing he opened. Let's read the book. What's the book say? Caranthir Tower Legacy, Volume 1. That means there's more than one volume. Caranthir Tower by Lucian Caranthir. If you are reading this, it means you have gained access to my greatest creation and my legacy. Only someone with great potential could have gained access to the tower, and my spirit shall live on to guide you. This tower holds my life's work, which, let me tell you, is a lot. I have lived for many hundreds of years, and I did not plan on leaving this realm so soon. I have always tried to push the boundaries of magic, and in the end, it was that which sent me to my early grave. Maybe you will be able to succeed where I failed, or maybe you will simply make the same mistakes that I did. Either way, I have left this tower to you. It's your responsibility now to continue my work and restore the tower to what it once was. Your first course of action should be to relight the forge. The tower sleeps in cold without it. Bring heat back to its iron heart. The forge gains its power from the deep beneath the mountain and feeds lava through steel pipes. There are 4 valves situated inside the tower. 2 reside in the forge and the other 2 in the vault. Before I buried the tower inside the mountain, I packed most of my equipment up in crates throughout the tower. You can find most of what you're going to need in there. Proceed with caution, however, as the dragon at the entrance was your first test, but certainly not your last. Interesting. Use the Ultra Magic. Let's see what happens if we try to use it. Once activated, the Ultra Magic will allow you to use your skills and resources to conjure creatures and create new spell tomes. Conjured creatures can die, but will not have a summon's durations, Some spell tomes will only become available once you reach a certain skill level in your respective magic schools. Understood.
I am standing in the home of a hero.
Mage light candle required. Oh, well, we will cancel that right now. It goes more places. I want to see what this is. Ooh, pretty. What are we doing? Let's see. Where's it go? Use lift. Okay, where's it go? Alchemy lab, forge, and vault. Well, it says go to the forge.
A kid.
Let's turn the valve. One valve is active. Well, it's still required, so we can't use that one. Oh, drink or blessing received. Other blessings removed. 1 hour. Do you wish to power up the charging station using your own magic? Yes. You have found an ambulatory portal. You can place this device on the ground, teleport back to Guarantee Tower up to 3 times before it runs out of charge. You can return to the charging station to charge the portal, which can take anything up to 36 hours depending on the current charge of the device. The portal is currently depleted and will require 1 large charge before it can be used. Understood? Get that started charging, and I have it completed. The portal will be charged in 36 hours and returned to your inventory. Wailing stones can be activated in your inventory and replenish your bag. You can use to charge certain items such as the portal carries the tower. Alright, so I've already charged this. Alright, yes. Where is... Oh, there he is. Let's go to the vault next. Ooh, it's even lower in the tower. Where have been? You wish to teleport the chest of assortment to the mage's quarters. This action will require a single Wayland stone. The chest of assortment has been teleported. The chest will allow you to auto-sort items throughout the tower. Cool. What are your thoughts?
No, my mind is a sky without birds at the moment.
What do we have here? Oh, Wayland stone. Wayland stone. Wayland stone. Wayland stones volume 1. During my travels across Tamriel, I came across many incredible discoveries. However, I have not found anything quite as useful as Wayland stones. From the information I have been able to gather, these crystals were created by a race of elves known as the Aelids. The crystals were created with the use of meteoric glass, though nobody knows exactly how the Aelids created them. They have the ability to store great amounts of magicka, which can then be drawn from the crystal if you have the skill. I have spent years researching Wayland stones and trying to find a way to use them. I eventually discovered a way to prevent the stones from crumbling to dust after use and create a device which can recharge one of the stones with one quick burst of magicka. The method behind the magic is far too complex to explain in detail. So to put it simply, I found a way to cast a constant self-sustaining magical shield around each stone. Anyone with a decent set of eyes, and with the knowledge of ordinary Wayland stones, should notice the slight deviation in color. This is due to the additional tainting process I invented which may I which may I add is rather ingenious if I do say so myself. The tainting process has enabled me to use the stones to power my many inventions in addition to their natural ability to restore one's magicka. Originally, I managed to collect a great amount of Wayland stones from old Iliad ruins, and many were destroyed during my experiments. I now only have a small amount left, and to that end, I would advise you to take great care and not lose any. Uncommon taste. And we'll leave it open because that lets me know I have. Oh, looky what I found.
Excuse me, my friend.
A pipe fin. Oh, remove a rock pile, see what happens. Yes, we want to remove a rock pile. It will take us 1 hour to do so. Should only take 30 minutes. I have another person I can make. Oh, look, I found a Wayland stone over here on the side. And another Wayland stone that's depleted. Access gold. Gold access. The Wayland Stone. Cats of Skyrim. And immortal blood. That's 2 rounds. Have to restore the dormitory first. There are 100 alien coins to collect throughout the tower. Find them all for a special reward. Oh, okay. I am carrying too much. So we were... Alright, let's go to Haven Bag. Alright, let's see if we got any weapons for Solar Lightfoot to put in his chest. Yes, the ancient Nord honed battle axe of shards. Bloodthorn. Yeah, we'll put that away for now. Put that away, put that away. Put that away. That's the bow I don't really use it. Can't set that down. Jewelry doesn't go in here. Ready? I think that's everything. Alright, let's see. We go. Would you like to unpack these crates of all the inside and clutter vault? 2 hours. Requires vault furniture. Yes, I need vault furniture. It is so dark. I got a torch. I could be holding a torch. Use the portal. Warning. Yes. Let's go back. To the lobby. And we're back to the lobby. Conjure creature. We gotta find bookshelves to put them. Let's go back to the forge. $53 minutes. So that would be this way. Oh, a container we missed. We didn't see it in the dark. Crimson Archer boots. We'll take that. Bosmer engraved bracers. Violent Stuns Volume 3. We'll read that in a minute. Would you like to unpack these crates? All the items inside you clear. It takes 3 hours. Requires light the forge. Well, we've lit the forge. Well, here we go. Finally getting something done. Wow, tanning rack has suddenly appeared where I was standing. Let's see. Oh. Excuse me. Well, it is 10 o'clock. What was that? Lagged up for a second. Take grill. I don't want to take the grill. Read the recruitment ledger. Only the Forge Master can be recruited here once the relevant requirements are made. Have been met. Cancel. Recruit Forge Master. The recruit will arrive in 1 day. Let's go to the mage's quarters. Enhanced Wayland's tongue required.
Be careful. I do not enjoy being on fire.
Be careful, I do not enjoy being on fire. Your bookshelves. Let's see. And here's the chest of assortment. Dome windows. Oh, there we go. Let's see where it goes. Load time, uptime. Ooh, it's snowing. Oh, imagine that. Additional item is required. Whisper, there's nobody else. reminds me, we will go ahead and save. We'll go check the features menu out. Auto close doors. Auto loot crafting. Items and containers around crafting stations are automatically added to your inventory for crafting. Yeah, we want that. Understood. Dynamic interiors. Items throughout the tower will change depending on the time of day. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Immersive storage restricts what items can be placed in certain containers. Sure, sounds good to me. Restrictive bookshelves is turned on by default. If turned on, notes cannot be placed in bookshelves. Good. Realistic construction. Restoring the tower will require different skills and more resources. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Personalization. Banners. Let's see. I can't get the companion's banner. I'm sad. We will put Carrington Tower banners up. Drapes. Use the cover workbench to craft tanning rag. This can then be used to create drapes for change. Make the floors marble. Progression. Anomaly was found. Werewolf and Witchmother. I have 3 found. 6 coins of 100. 3 memoirs found of 6. Unique items found. 3 of 6. Settings, animations, encounter zones turned off. Portal autosave turned off. Perk boost past time screens. We'll leave that one. Oh yeah, which reminds me. Crimson Archer Boots. Ooh, no perk. Enchantment. No enchantment on those either. Alright, let's see.
You could use a bit more art on these walls, I think.
I think you're correct, Inigo. Let's conjure a creature. We can't conjure anything. carpenter's workbench. Crafting throughout Caranthir Tower works very similar to Hearthfire system, but it is a little more simple and realistic. If you have time passing enabled in the museum, you will notice that items take time to craft and the amount is indicated in bracket. You can use the workbench and tanning rack once crafted. Alright. Let's see. Let's do the mage's quarters first, because you know that's where we're going to sleep. Need 3 firewood, nails, hinges, iron. Ooh. I can't sleep here. That's late for 24 hours now. As time passes. Alright, let's go away and come back. Let's go check out the alchemy lab. We haven't been in there yet. First time we've gone up in the elevator. Now let's go to the forge. got some glitches. Let's check out but I think we're gonna, after we light up the dormitory here, call it a night. We're getting, got a decent start. And we'll go to the lobby, and that's where we'll save for the night. And we'll use that as the screenshot for tonight, as the thumbnail. All right, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming. If you're watching this later on YouTube, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't care. If you don't like it, by all means, give it a thumbs down. But please, if you do give it a thumbs down, leave constructive criticism on how I can improve my streams and make things better. If you give it a thumbs up, say, hey man, it was great, loved it. Comment, whatever. Would appreciate it. It helps the channel out greatly. Tonight we were playing Karen Theater Tower Reborn. It's a mod by DarkFox127. I'll try to remember to put link in the description below in the video where to get this mod off the Nexus or off Dark Fox's own website. But take care, have a good evening, and good night.